Hello everyone, yes, the lady is in the room and I'm back to making videos where I used to make them. Yes, I like this because you don't hear any birds. When the family's birds hears my voice. Those birds, Zelda and Zania, they don't know how to act, honey. They will not be quiet. Well, with that being said, I'm glad to be where I was. I want to talk to the hardworking people today. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Those of you who are very hard workers at a company, first of all, I want to say this to you. Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a round of applause because there is nothing wrong with that. Your work ethic is wonderful. And don't let no one tell you any different. Your work ethic, you making sure that you are at that job. You're making sure that you're not just showing up, but you're showing out. And I'm talking about in a positive way. I'm talking about in a way that you know your job is well done. Give yourself a round of applause because I salute you. I'm giving you a round of applause. But this is what I want to say. Don't overdo it. You see, when you are one of those employees at the job who overdo it, you are setting yourself up. I don't want to say for failure, but you're setting yourself up in a way where you you cause yourself to be overlooked. It's the truth. It's sometimes the workers, it's sometimes the people who don't overdo it. They're the ones that get to the top. Do you know why they get to the top? Because they know how to go home when their shift is over. They know how to go home. Okay? They know how to balance their work life and personal life. They know how to give time to themselves. You see, when you overwork at a job, it looks like you have no personal life whatsoever. Bottom line is this. I am telling you, and I'm speaking from experience. Don't overwork at a job because the more you overwork, first of all, are you achieving your personal goals in your personal life when you overwork at a job? Or are you just achieving the job goals? It's nice to achieve goals on the job. That is wonderful. Everyone should have work goals that they want to achieve at their job. But don't forget your personal goals, honey. You got to fulfill them personal goals for yourself and your family if you have one. For your children, you have to fulfill those personal goals. And if you're always at the job and you're always overworking all the time and you never go home when your shift is over, what if you have children, still small children at home, what type of time are you giving your children? Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Yes, do your job. Absolutely. And do it to perfection as much as you can. But don't you overdo it. It's no need to overdo it. Believe me, it's not. You know, I've received letters of recommendation from past employers, right? And one of the letters that I've received was so beautifully written, very beautifully written. But one of the things that stuck out to me, what it said in that letter is how I didn't take off, like how I really didn't take off. I worked at that job for like 8 years and I never really took days off. It had to be something really wrong with my children, etc., in order for me to, I never really took days off. And I thought about that part in the letter and I said, wow, that was so wrong of me to myself. That was so wrong of me to myself. But, you know, the great news is the company that took over when I worked for them, you know, I made sure I took my 2 weeks vacation. I sure did. Yeah, I made sure I got my 2 weeks. I got 2 weeks from the back. As soon as I got 2 weeks, so it was a blessing. It definitely was a blessing. But what I'm saying, y'all, yeah, some of you are like that. You just like I was. You don't take no days off of work. You are so worried about what's gonna go on, about uh, you don't wanna whatever excuses you making, throw them excuses out the window. Learn to take days off on your job. There's nothing wrong with that. To work 40 hours or over 40 hours a week, and even if you get an hour lunch break, etc., but still to never take days off on your job, that is not good. That is not good for your mind. It is stressful. Okay? You have to know how to take time for yourself. That's why I'm saying don't overwork. Do not overwork. You want to get to the top at your job, your place of employment. You want to get to the top. Don't overwork. Your employer. Let me tell you something. For the most part, the employer watches. Okay, the employer got eyes. The employer can see. And believe me, it's the one who knows how to take off of work. It's the one who knows how to go home when their shift is over. It's that one that employer, for the most part, wants to see get to the top at the company. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Y'all feelings might get hurt right now. Oh well, too bad. Hopefully, with some of y'all who do overwork, your feelings get hurt enough so that you could change, so that you can change. Know how to balance your work life and your personal life. Some of you going to work right now, about to go to work right now. Your shift is going to be over like 5 o'clock. And you put in that extra 30 minutes and stay till 5:30, 5:45, when you know doggone well you should go home. You should go home. Sometimes save the overtime for somebody else. Sometimes save the overtime for somebody else. Let somebody else do the overtime. It's the truth, y'all. And I hope that this video has encouraged, because that's what it's supposed to do. Okay? Shout out to all of the workers who do have great work ethic. I'm giving y'all a shout out. Yes, I am. Because sometimes you might feel like you're overlooked. Sometimes you might feel like, you're not appreciated. You might feel like that. But you know what? I want to tell you something. You're appreciated. Life appreciates you. God appreciates you. Your children appreciate you. Your family appreciates you going out, working hard. But your family also wants you to give valuable time to them. Spend quality time with your families, y'all. Yes, put all into work. That's great. But don't put so much into work that you don't give nothing back to your family. You don't give no time or nothing back. You don't give no time to yourself. Where's the loyalty to yourself? Where's the loyalty to you? Always be loyal to you. And that's all I wanted to say. Even God rested on the seventh day. Come on now. Even God even God wants his children to rest. Point blank, bottom line. And I tell you, you start doing that, you start going home when you're supposed to, you stop overdoing it at work, I'm telling you, it's going to change you in such a good way. It really, truthfully, and honestly is. And guess what? Then you won't feel that you're not appreciated. You won't feel that way at all. Because you know why? You're not overdoing it. All right, y'all. Be blessed. Bye now.